Priyamvada joins me from Chennai. Kamlesh Sutar joins me from Mumbai. The dates are going to be out tomorrow, Priyamvada. And in many ways, Jayalalitha of the AIA-DMK and the other parties have already, sounded the poll bugle. They're in full warfare mode right now. Jayalalitha is one person who definitely even sees prime ministerial aspirations, Priyamvada.
Absolutely, Shiv. And Tamil Nadu is one of the most significant states in the country, considering Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry put together will be sending in 40 MPs.
Yes.
And we know that every time, in every term, we have always seen Tamil Nadu MPs playing a very significant role in the centre. We also saw how the third front was formed and Deva Gowda became the Prime Minister only because of the enough number of MPs that came out from Tamil Nadu. This time, Jayalalitha started much ahead of her rivals, even as other parties are trying to finalise on the alliances. She started her poll campaign yesterday. She's on the full poll mode. She's got a full 15 days packed for the first phase of her campaigning, and she's going to people with her populist schemes. And she, of course, wants to take the Red Fort. She wants to take the Chennai Express to Red Fort. That is her dream, and she's hoping that she'll be getting enough number of seats. But having said that, she's also been very quiet on Narendra Modi, has not made any statements against him for obvious reasons. Post-poll scenario is going to be very significant in Tamil Nadu.
Kamlesh, also in Maharashtra, things on sensitive keel at this time. How is the state preparing? There's a lot of infighting going on. There's talk about the Great Maharashtra Alliance collapsing. Where do things stand one day ahead of poll dates being announced in Maharashtra?
Elections are likely to be announced tomorrow, and Rahul Gandhi will be in Maharashtra and he'll be addressing a public rally in Aurangabad tomorrow. So that will be the Congress's poll campaign beginning tomorrow. Rahul Gandhi will be beginning his poll campaign from Maharashtra, if we have to say that the elections are likely to be announced tomorrow. On the other hand, apart from the Congress and the BJP regional players like the NCP, the Shiv Sena, MNS and the Aam Aadmi Party this time will also be featuring in Maharashtra's poll alliance. Though on one side the NCP and Congress have confirmed their seat sharing alliance. It's only a matter of the Congress now declaring their list of candidates. On the other hand, the grand alliance of the Shiv Sena BJP is facing some inside bickering, with the Shiv Sena strongly lodging protests against the inclusion of MNS into the alliance, and also the BJP cozying up with the MNS. So a lot of drama we can expect in coming days to come, with the elections likely to be announced tomorrow. The poll activity, which was already hectic, is likely to be accelerated from tomorrow. Shiv?
Thanks, Kamlesh, for getting us that. Also want to go across to Amir Haq, reporting from Lucknow, the most crucial state. Amir, it hasn't even for a moment stopped being in the news for the last many months. Just a couple of days ago, there were 3 mega rallies in Uttar Pradesh. The attention is focused on this state, which never fails to be the decider.
Well, definitely, Shiv. UP with its 80 Lok Sabha seats is definitely on the highest priority of all the parties. And also because UP does not have only two-pronged fight. It is not only Congress and BJP which are in the field over here. There is Samajwadi Party and BSP, both of whom have, spoiled the party of these other national parties in most of these last Lok Sabha elections. So definitely, things are evenly poised right now. Congress was underrated last time around, also in 2004, but they managed to bag a decent number of seats even in the 2009 Lok Sabha elections. So they are not down and out. BJP obviously seems to have, because of Modi especially, seems to be, gaining quite many seats. Samajwadi Party, which was earlier, looking down and out because of the Muzaffarnagar riots and the aftermath, they seem to be making a comeback. Mayawati can obviously always spring surprises. So therefore, none of these parties can be written off right now. And it is sure that elections in UP are sure to be very, very interesting this time as well.
Stay with us, Amir. I want to bring in our National Affairs editor at this point, Javed Ansari, who's with us in the studio. Javed, just paint us a broad picture of the political state of play at this time and the big issues that are going to be on the canvas when the poll dates are announced tomorrow.
Look, Shiv, This is by far one of the most important elections. This is also a question the Congress will be battling for its life, battling to stay in power. The momentum clearly is with Narendra Modi. There will be multi-cornered fights in the states and all that. But there's been a shift, a very significant shift, which is the untouchability factor. The big question that everybody used to raise when with regards to Narendra Modi was that allies outside, parties outside the fold of the NDA would be wary of doing business with him.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Ram Vilas Paswan and all the others have proved that. Have proved that wrong. The DMK, which used to swear by its opposition to the BJP, now finds Mr. Modi to be a very good friend. So you can see the winds of change. You can see which way this election is heading. Of course, you can never say for sure till the last vote is counted.
All right, Javed, and to all of our reporters, thanks very much for joining us on this story.